The G20 Summit saw the so-called BRICS emerging economies, that's Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa, agreeing to commit $100 billion, over 75 billion euros, to a currency reserve pool. That comes amid the currency turmoil. Some of them are suffering from the prospect of the United States reducing its flood of stimulus dollars to the world economy. Our correspondent says
4 years ago, the G20 leaders stood united in fighting the economic crisis. Today, they're cautiously optimistic about the prospects for a global recovery. But there's still no agreement on how to deal with the potential aftershocks ahead of the Federal Reserve's planned exit from its stimulus programme.
India, which has suffered most, is the keenest backer of the currency reserve pool to try and defend against a balance of payments crisis. But it'll be next year at the earliest before that's finalised, and economists say it is not big enough. The European Commission President says what's really needed is reform of those countries' economies.
We would like the emerging markets to keep their growth as close as possible to their growth potential. And in fact, now they are recognizing that there are some problems, and it's different across countries, that they have also to address. So because the growth in the emerging markets has been, and I hope it will continue to be, a driver for global growth.
Those emerging economies enjoyed rapid growth, thanks in part to a flood of cheap dollars. Now those days are over. And at the G20, even China and Russia said vulnerable countries, including India, will need to take steps to rebalance their economies.